Alrighty. All right. Be Smooth Racing here. Just gonna go over controls with the G27 Logitech steering wheel, and these are my driving settings. Now I keep the force feedback high at 100% because I like to feel the road, but most people set it back at about 40%. But it's a little lightweight for me. I really like to feel the force of the road. Roll feedback strength, I keep it at 50 so I can feel some of the bumps and it's not jerking the steering wheel too much because it does affect the handling and the setup of the car. If it's bumping along the track, you won't make times if it's set at 100. I got the steering dead zone down to 0, and the only reason why you would use a steering dead zone is if you have a low end steering wheel. But if you have a high end steering wheel, you don't need the steering dead zone and you don't need steering sensitivity. You increase the sensitivity if you have a low end steering wheel to increase the input of the steering. Now, steering linearity, you would think that would do the same thing, but not necessarily. This would enforce the linearity. So pretty much I keep my linearity at 100. And by doing this, this allows me to drive the default setups. Because normally I had the linearity down like 1 or 2 or maybe even half or 75%. And I couldn't drive the default setups. This way, I'm a Gran Turismo driver. This way, the wheel is more firm. I can feel the road better. And it helps me in the setups as far as feeling the tires stretch on the road. So pretty much, this helps out a lot, keeping it at 100. The wheel feels more natural and more firm in the turns. And when you adjust setups or when you download setups or get setups online like a DFA or any other person that posts setups online, if you keep the steering controls like this, all you would need to adjust is the steering wheel lock, and the setup will eventually meet its times once you go through the various adjustments on the steering lock on that particular setup, and it will work eventually. And pretty much that's it. And the next video I'm gonna drop is how I do my decals and paint schemes. I had a couple of questions about that, so stay tuned. Thanks.